Justin Layne. Unfortunate news. We're high on Pierre, but Justin Layne stalked down.
Yeah. So remember I was just talking about the confidence element?
That's what it is.
I haven't seen it with Justin. He hasn't. I mean, he's still athletic. He's still, if you're talking about passing the eyeball test, he's going to do that over James Pierre, but the confidence isn't there. And play in and play out is still, technique-wise, is not as consistent as it should be. Now, I'm going to watch him a lot more today because I was really, like I said, Pierre was my guy. I had to see that. But now I'm definitely going to dive in even more on Justin. But from what I saw initially, that was what it looked like. It looked like, once again, the confidence wasn't the same in terms of, like, when we speak on Alex Highsmith looks like he's a 6-year vet right now. Just in demeanor. That's what I mean. Like, in demeanor, he's not looking around. He's not skittish or nervous. Like, he looks like he knows what he's doing. He knows I can do my assignment and I'm going to do it at a high level. Whereas with Justin right now, I'm not necessarily seeing that in his body language. So, and you're talking about playing that cornerback where, that type of stuff, it's legit. Your body language, your mentality, like, you got to be locked in because we know out there at corner, it's pass or fail and you don't have hope. So we'll see if that changes, but that's kind of like the sentiment with him right now, man.
It goes back to stuff we've talked about in the past, man. About mentality. No, but about mentality.
No, you were good. Steven hit me with he's living life in the fast lane.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yo, y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? So now you see why I was like, oh, wow. Like, thanks. But in the meantime, Kenneth Beamer, you're right, man. Kenneth Beamer says, hit the like button. That's what he says, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, we agree with you, Kenneth. We agree because, I mean, like you said, 358 in here right now, 100 likes. Yeah, man, the algorithms, they're going to be confused. Are these bots? That's what we're going to ask. Are these bots?
Yeah, let them know you're human out here.
Yeah.
But mentality, just real quick, like you being a 6th rounder and even like James Pierre, undrafted, right?
Yeah.
Undrafted. The difference between Pierre, you versus other players in the league that may have had less success or got bounced out early. Mm-hmm. You've talked about it. It's just simply like mentality because Justin Layne, in terms of athleticism, mentality, he's a 3rd round pick. Mm-hmm. But how do you explain James Pierre?
No, was he 2nd round?
3rd. He was
3rd. Yeah, because that was Washington, right? James Washington was 2nd round that year.
I think so.
Yeah.
But how do you explain? Because it is the opposite. Like the reports that we're talking about, Layne, is the exact opposite report of what you're talking about with James Pierre.
Yeah, man.
That's what it comes down to because it's pretty damn equal, really. Yeah.
I mean, the mindset, the mentality, man, some people have it, some people don't. Some people can handle having quote unquote success early in terms of draft status versus other guys not being able to handle that. I know for me, man, it's probably best case scenario that I was in the 6th round because it made me be pissed off every single day. Whereas if I'm a 2nd, 3rd rounder, it might not be the same. It's kind of hard to be pissed off when you're looking at when you look in your bank account and you're like, oh, you gave me this and I haven't had to do anything just yet. Because that's kind of what it happened, like how it is. I mean, when you come in as a rookie, you're paid off of what you did collegiately. You haven't done anything in the league yet. Najee hasn't done anything in the league just yet based on what he's been paid. But some people, they get that and they're like, well, you know what? I could take my foot off the gas a little bit. Whereas other guys, they operate differently. TJ Watt, for example, comes in, 1st round pick. Doesn't matter. He's still going to grind. But then we've seen other guys that come in, get paid early, and it's not the same.
AB, when he got the money, though, too, you just said he was out there practicing no matter what.
Everybody's different,
and then you'd expect TJ to probably be the same. He gets his money. If he's the practice guy,
he's going to be out there just ready to go.
Michael Jordan type of shit, like Kobe Bryant. Like it's not about the money for them, really.
Absolutely. And even L. Bell, when he was in Pittsburgh with us, he was a similar guy where it was like, yo, he's going to be out there grinding, practicing.
So you said like, AB and Bell were the hardest workers.
Like it was a joke, like to mention anybody, even Debo, I would be like, yo, Debo is like that in the weight room, but it's different compared to like with these dudes, man. I'm talking, they're going to take 60 reps in practice, but still run an extra 40, 50 sprints in between those reps. Like, that's crazy. They're going to run the conditioning test with every position group and be first in line with every group. Like, that's different. Not everybody's doing that. That's, you know, when you talk about a TJ Watt, when you talk about a James Pierre, the guys just love the grind. They love the process of it, not the finished product. They love the Monday through Saturday. James Pierre gives me those vibes when I'm watching him, and I'm just like, it's showing up. Whereas with Justin, I don't know if it's not there for him, but it's not showing up on tape for him.
Yeah, it's
So-
hard. It's hard to judge that completely
Right.
from afar, but at the end of the day, it is what you're putting out on the field.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's like it could be that he's preparing and studying. It just gets out there and he's not able to process it and put it on tape. I've been with teammates like that as well. You ask a guy on Thursday or before you go out there to practice, hey, what are the checks for the day? Boom, 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 boom. All right, what are the empties? All right, boom, 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 boom. Okay, what are we looking for? Boom, 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 boom. And then you get out there and the first play and he's like, and you're like, bro, come on. I've seen that as well. And some people are like that. Maybe Chester's like that. I don't know. But it's whatever it is, it's just not showing up the way it needs to show up right now.